Hello from Jonathan and from me. Welcome to the programme.
First tonight, a man from Bedford is one of more than 100,000 brain tumour patients and their families, calling on the government to fund vital research to find a cure.
Brain tumours are some of the country's deadliest diseases, killing more under the age of 40 than any other cancer. In fact, just 12% survive beyond 5 years of their diagnosis, compared to an average of 50% for other cancers. Yet just 1% of the national spend on cancer research has been allocated to brain tumours.
Well, today those patients and families are demanding more is done to find and fund a cure. Among them, Eddie Adams, who was forging a successful career as a drag queen when he was diagnosed and given up to 5 years to live. Liz Summers has been to see him.
Don't be jealous of my boogie. Don't be jealous of my boogie. You can say that you are not, but I always see you looking.
He was doing the thing he says he was born to do. Eddie Adams was living life to the full, working as a drag artist. But his energy levels began to plummet. Then one day, out of the blue, he had a seizure.
I got taken to hospital, probably about 4 or 5 hours went by, and then they had to tell me, obviously, that it was a brain tumour. And I said, but it's not cancer, is it? And they said, well, yeah, actually, that is cancer. And I've got no awareness of what was, brain tumours and all that. It did become to be more terrifying than we'd originally thought.
Eddie's life changed overnight. He underwent surgery which led to a life-threatening infection. He went under the knife again and woke up with part of his skull missing. He's no longer able to perform and is living back at home in Bedford with his mum.
You go through more and more appointments with oncologists who are lovely, but it unfolds as to how Edward has only 3 to 5 years to live, and that was nearly 4 years ago. But to live with the knowledge that I'm going to have to witness my son dying, it's very difficult.
Eddie's story features in a new report published by the charity Brain Tumour Research. It's been sent to MPs along with a petition signed by more than 110,000 patients and their families. They're calling for more action from the government.
Well, our short-term vision is to get all of the MPs that we possibly can supporting our call for parity of research funding over the term of the rest of this Parliament. The long-term vision is to find a cure for brain tumours, and that is all about sustainable funding. You know, if we look at £35 million a year, what that's achieved for people diagnosed with breast cancer or leukemia, let's have that opportunity to make that difference for brain tumour patients.
The Prime Minister has said he'll discuss the report once it's safe to do so.
Too often people don't appreciate the number of people who are the victims of brain tumours, and we've put another 40 million into brain tumour research, and we are certainly going to put more.
Eddie's unlikely to benefit from the money. The government announced the £40 million of funding over 5 years in 2018. Since then, less than a quarter has been allocated to research.
I'm quite an optimistic person. I'll find a silver lining pretty much in anything that I can. But to be completely frank with you, there's only a 12% chance that I'll be here this time next year. And I don't want to die knowing that this funding still isn't being taken seriously.
A sobering statement, one which he hopes isn't spoken in vain. Liz Summers, ITV News, Bedford.